Welcome to Bite-Sized Minecraft, short videos that get right to the point and answer your burning questions about one of gaming's most popular titles. If you've been following along with this series so far, you know that Minecraft has features of open world and sandbox games. And while the freedom to set your own objectives is all well and good, you may be wondering at this point, is there an end? The short answer is yes. Quite literally, in fact. The end is a separate dimension from the overworld, just like the Nether. You have to travel to it using a special portal you can only find in strongholds, and once you get there, it too has its own Cartesian coordinates and a special boss to fight called the Ender Dragon. If you enjoy the sandbox nature of the game and are satisfied with its less stressful aspects, like exploring, crafting, and building, traveling to the end is entirely optional. The game will never force you to go there. But if you want the challenge of a boss fight and access to unique items that are not available otherwise, traveling to the end should definitely go on your to-do list. The real question then is, how do I get to the end? Getting to the end is no picnic. To activate the necessary portal, you're going to need Eyes of Ender, up to 12 of them, which you craft from Ender Pearls and Blaze Powder. The most reliable way to get Ender Pearls is to fight Endermen. Their ability to teleport away once you've engaged them in battle, however, makes them tricky to defeat. One tip is to create a small shelter 3 blocks high you can take cover under as you hack away at them. Because Endermen are taller than you, they can't get under the shelter roof and sneak attack you. While you can find Endermen in the overworld, they're more populous in the warped forests of the Nether. You can also find Ender Pearls as loot, or receive them in trades with piglins. To get your Blaze Powder, you'll have to locate a Nether fortress and engage with the blazes within. Alternating between a ranged weapon and a shield is a good strategy here. But having your Eyes of Ender isn't enough. You still need to locate the end portal, which means finding a stronghold. While there is more than one stronghold per world seed, they do generate sparsely, and the odds are against merely stumbling into one through exploration alone. One method of finding them is to throw an Eye of Ender. It will travel a short way in the direction of the nearest stronghold and then stop, either bursting or dropping to the ground and allowing you to collect it. Eventually, the Eye of Ender will change directions when thrown, signaling that you've overshot the stronghold. Because Eyes of Ender are frequently lost in the process, this can be a pricey way of locating a stronghold, especially if it's far away. If you don't mind taking a bit of a shortcut, you can enter your world seed on a seed mapping site like Chunkbase and use their interactive maps to find the coordinates to the nearest stronghold. Once you have the location of the stronghold, you'll need to dig down to it. The stronghold generates underground, so it shouldn't ever be exposed on the surface. And ever since the maximum world height and depth expanded in the Caves and Cliffs update, actually unearthing one has become more of a chore. Eventually, you should find yourself in a stone brick structure with lots of halls, rooms, and staircases. Every stronghold is unique, so there's no trick to quickly find the end portal. You'll just have to explore. Or, if you don't mind taking another shortcut, change your game setting to Spectator, and you'll be able to travel through walls and see the outlines of the stronghold, including the room with the end portal. Once you're there, quickly take out the silverfish spawner. Those things can be a hassle to fight. You'll see the portal ahead dangling over a pool of lava. Don't worry about the lava though. If the portal is active, you'll be transported before you fall into it. There are slots for 12 Eyes of Ender. You may find some of them already filled. Fill the rest of them and the portal will activate. Jumping in will take you to the end. Before you go though, make sure you're ready to fight the dragon. Once you go through the portal, there's no turning back until you've defeated him or you die. I'll cover the Ender Dragon fight in another video. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Till next time, this was Bite-Sized Minecraft.